Welcome to the second battle of the final set of winners quarterfinals in the FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2 playoffs. This is between Morgana's team at Northern Necrozmas versus Quasimodo's team Pitiful Punching Bags. If you haven't seen the last battle of this set, I suggest you go see it now before we begin. I'm going to release some spoilers really soon, so close out if you haven't seen it. All right, so the winner of the last match was Morgana, 6-0. The set score is 1-0. Morgana just has to win one more to advance onto the winners semifinals, and Quasimodo has to win one more if he wants to go to a match 3 to claim a chance at that position in semifinals of winners bracket. The changes that Morgana made was that he actually added Verizon in, and he took out Primarina for that, so that does mean that he has a Z attack Pokemon as well as Mega Garchomp for his Mega. On Quasimodo's team, he made no changes, so Z attack Como-O, Z any Kartana, and Garchomp was a huge problem for him. Garchomp ended up getting all 6 of the kills, sweeping, so I'm sure that he'll probably put some anti-Garchomp measures in place. I'm thinking maybe Ice Beam on Greninja, for example. So we'll see how that goes. Curious to see if he changed his Jigglypuff set to Specs Dazzling Gleam. I'm waiting to see it. So let's take a look and see how this set goes. It's going to be really interesting. Curious to see how Quasimodo decides to retaliate from that last match. Can he take it, or will Morgana go victorious and get a 2-0? Tune in and let's see. Alright, so in terms of leads, I think Zeraora was a great lead for Morgana, but he actually is leading Gunkerton the Garchomp now versus you, the Greninja. If Greninja has Ice Beam, this could be the end for Garchomp. Thinking Mantine actually might come in. Quasimodo saying the no mix-up. He led a Greninja last time, he's leading Greninja this time. And Gunkerton's going to stay in, actually. The spikes are up, and Iron Head does about 30% to Greninja. Hydro Pump misses yet again, and the Earthquake takes down Greninja. Score is 6-5. Spikes are now up, though. Mantine does have the ability to defog them away. Morgana is very fond of Focus Sash Gengar, so I'm sure that Mantine is probably going to want to get rid of those spikes. I'm also wondering if Quasimodo decided to run Jolly on Mimikyu to outspeed Gunkerton. And in comes Pogafett the Wobbuffet. Gunkerton is free to set up some Swords Dance or Stealth Rock if it so desires now, but actually goes for the Iron Head instead on Wobbuffet, who goes for the Encore. Praying for the flinch, Pogafett is hit by the Iron Head, and it will flinch. This is Morgana's RNG is in his favor. Iron Head is going to hit. Citrus Berry restores Pogafett's HP, but it does flinch again. Another Iron Head. And this time the counter is going to bring Gunkerton down to 19%, but it is no longer encored, and it could go for the Earthquake, which would take out Pogafett. And the Earthquake indeed does take out Pogafett. The score is now 6-4. Mimikyu does have access to Shadow Sneak, and Kartana is faster than Gunkerton, so either one of those Pokemon will be able to take out Gunkerton now. Play, the Kartana is out. Very dangerous situation for Morgana, because once a Beast Boost is up on Kartana, it can absolutely ravage a team. And Mantine actually comes in to take that knockoff. It's going to remove the leftovers from Manta Storm. A Leaf Blade actually will be enough to take out Manta Storm at this point. But Jigglypuff comes in instead, and Mantine is going to go for the Defog, removing the spikes from the field. Roost is going to allow Manta Storm to regain HP, but Sing is successful, and Manta Storm is now asleep. And Skull the Gengar comes in. Stealth Rock is now up on Morgana's side of the field, but Skull is now ready to go for some Sludge Waves. Will Kartana come in to take the Sludge Wave is the big question. I don't think Jigglypuff will be able to live a Sludge Wave. Even if it does, it can't do much in return to a Gengar. Hidden Power, probably Hidden Power Fire to predict that Kartana switch in. Will Skull go for the Hidden Power Fire this time again versus the predicted Kartana switch in? That's the big question. Jigglypuff still can't do much to Gengar, so I think it's the safest bet, actually. And a Magikarp is going up, but the Sludge Wave will take down Jigglypuff, and the score is now 6-3, with Morgana having a Gengar at full health out. This could very well be a Focus Sash Gengar, so one hit won't be enough to take it down. And Kartana comes in. I do believe Gengar outspeeds Kartana. It does, very slightly. Hidden Power might be enough to take down this Kartana. And indeed it is. Hidden Power takes down Kartana, and the score is 6-2. Mimikyu still is a good insurance policy against Gengar, being able to use Shadow Claw and then Shadow Sneak if it has the Focus Sash. And Mimikyu is the next Pokemon to come out. The Sludge Wave is going to break that disguise, and Mimikyu is now busted. Goes for the Swords Dance, but if Gengar has a Sash, this is a very dangerous situation for Mimikyu. Shadow Sneak is going to activate that sash, and a Sludge Wave is going to do 68% to Mimikyu, who's now free to go for another Shadow Sneak against Gengar. The Shadow Sneak does take down Gengar, and now Cursed Body prevents Shadow Sneak from being used again, so Morgana can bring a faster Pokemon out to ensure that Mimikyu goes down. It has no priority now. So I'm guessing we'll see Zeraora come out. Indeed, Jet Setter the Zeraora is the next Pokemon to come out. Plasma Fist will be enough to take down Mimikyu, I think. And Volt Switch actually brings Mimikyu down to 2%. Not enough to take it out. Wigglytuff comes in for Quasi the Wigglytuff. And a Shadow Claw is not going to affect Wigglytuff due to its normal typing. It's a good switch because Wigglytuff will prevent Kommo-o from going for the Clangorous Soul Blaze. And a Flamethrower from Wigglytuff takes down Mimikyu. Last Pokemon standing is Kommo-o. If Kommo-o has Iron Head, that could take out Wigglytuff or Poison Jab. Wigglytuff most likely going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. Kommo-o still has a way to turn this match around if it could get off of Clangorous Soul Blaze. The question is against which Pokemon, because Wigglytuff is pretty scary right now, especially since we saw it use Flamethrower. It might have Dazzling Gleam as well. And the close combat brings down Wigglytuff. Kommo-o does have a loss in defense from that, though. If Gungerton is faster, it can go for a Dragon Claw. And indeed, Gungerton is the next Pokemon we see come out. And the Dragon Claw takes down Kommo-o, and that is the match. It is a 4-0 victory for Morgana and a 2-0 victory for Morgana. Northern Necrozmas in this set. So very, very good performance by Morgana in this set. Quasimodo, I was wondering if maybe Kommo-o had a Scarf attached with the close combat. He could have done some big damage. I don't know if he'd be able to take down Mantine, but that was definitely an interesting match and really, really good tactics used by Morgana. I think that Quasimodo, I think... I wonder if Greninja had Ice Beam, because I think that would have been good after the Hydro Pump miss versus Gunkerton, because Ice Beam right off the bat would have been enough to take down Mega Garchomp, and that would have been a totally different game. Or maybe it would have been enough, I don't know. But I'm assuming it would. But anyways, very strong match, strong set. Quasimodo is still going to have a chance to show what he's got in the losers bracket, and Morgana will be in semifinals versus my team, actually, Sun Friendly. So stay tuned for some really exciting matches coming up in the playoffs of FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2. Until then, I will see you, and this is Noel from Sun and Friendly.